This U.S. base in Jordan isn't large, but it appears to have come under direct attack from a drone at night. 3 U.S. service members were killed and more than 30 were injured.
We shall respond.
President Biden promised to respond during a campaign event in South Carolina. This is the deadliest attack on U.S. forces since 13 were killed during the botched withdrawal from Afghanistan back in 2021. But this is just the latest of more than 150 attacks on U.S. forces in the Middle East since the war between Israel and Hamas began back in October. And U.S. intelligence believes a group backed by Iran is behind the strike.
We are now going head-to-head with Iran, and the lives of our American servicemen are at risk.
There are fears that this could lead to a wider regional conflict, drawing in more U.S. forces. But thus far, Iran is undeterred.
Attacking the proxies is something we should do, but we should also look at targets in Iran and send a strong message to not only Iran, but to Iran's backers, which would be China and Russia.
At the same time, on Capitol Hill, there are bipartisan calls for the president to seek input from Congress.
It should be a decision of Congress, and I would be hesitant to send any more troops into a situation where Iran is baiting us into some kind of conflict.
Now, at this point, the administration has not identified which Iran-backed group in that region is behind this specific attack. Bob and Brock.
It's a scary situation for our service members who are there overseas. It's just, you know, you think you're on a base, and that would actually be a safer place to be, but now you've got drones that these Iranian proxies are using to attack service members.
In the country of Jordan, in fact, and yes, they were near the border with Syria, but still, there is a clear vulnerability there. And when you look at just the sheer volume of attacks, it may have simply been a matter of time before someone was killed in these.
All right, we're praying for them over there. Doug Lazater live for us there in Washington. Doug, thank you.